Welcome to this Windows and Computer channel. This is the Tech News Update. We are Friday, September 7th, 2018. And today, in our Tech News Update, we have Skipahead build finally. After many weeks and many questions as to will there be a Skipahead coming to us? Well, the answer is there. We have build 18234 that was released yesterday for Skipahead users, with not that many new things, but a lot of improvements of different things. So we'll be taking a look on the insider channel of this if you're interested a little later today. So if you're kind of interested in knowing what's in there, that's what we're going to do. Take a look at it on the insider channel. Well, Twitter has been working on, of course, progressive web app for Windows 10, and users have been using it for a while now. It seems that everything will become PWA. Yep, Twitter and even its website will be working in a similar way and pretty much be the same across all platforms, whatever you use, thanks to the fact that it will be a progressive web app running in a browser or just running as an app. So this is going to be interesting to see. Apple will have a web portal where law enforcement will be requesting data from Apple. And there will be, of course, training of law officers in everything about digital laws and digital frameworks. And basically, instead of having this old email system where law enforcement requests information, well, it'd be a much more complete place where law enforcement might have access to your data. The U.S. Justice Department has officially said that the North Korean state is behind the Sony hack and the WannaCry ransomware, and they are looking at this guy called Park Jin-hyuk, and he is apparently behind all of this and might be simply the guy that helped in doing all of that. Of course, we know that the North Korean state is a very, very one of the big states that tries to hack into a lot of things, and it also has a lot of, trying to disrupt a lot with, all sorts of ransomware and viruses. Equifax, it's been more than a year now. Incredible when you think about it, but it's been more than a year now. And of course, Equifax is the biggest data breach that we can imagine in all the data and the information that was stolen of financial information about everyone. Well, a report came out that explains how basically they were pretty much careless about their security, and that even today, as of 2018, they still need to work on that because it's still not that great. And you know what is sad about Equifax is how they got off with it, with barely being punished. And I mean, they should have really, really got punished. I would have slammed them with billion-dollar fines. I'm sorry, but you can't be that careless, especially with all the amount of data that they have. Well, your phone app is actually getting updated. If you're an insider, you're getting an update to the phone app, and for those that it works, because it doesn't work here on my computer, I'll try it again today, but it doesn't work here. You now not only will be able to see the last 25 pictures in your phone, you can now receive and send SMS or text messages with the phone app. So maybe you should try it. Apple and Shazam, it seems to be a pretty done deal after the Apple, of course, wants to buy Shazam, the song recognition app. And basically, the European Union just said, yep, it's okay. We don't see any reasons why this shouldn't go through. So, well, you'll probably have some Shazam-style recognition in some Apple products pretty soon. British Airways says that, yeah, they've actually been hacked. They suffered a data breach. Hundreds of thousands of credit card numbers have been stolen, 380,000 to be exact from what they say, with names, address, and full credit card information, including that CVC code. So that means, anybody gets their hand on that, they can pretty much purchase whatever they want on the internet. So, of course, British Airways says, first of all, that they are sorry, that they will actually compensate users, and that, well, you need to make sure and check out your credit cards if you ever used British Airways in any way. Interesting study showing that tech workers that have jobs in big companies like Facebook, Google, Microsoft often have a feeling of being a fraud, that they're not up to the job. And it seems that it hits up to 58% of IT workers. And this is something that's very interesting because it comes from the fact that the stress of course, doing your job and having everybody rely on you is on some people having such a toll that they feel that even though they are very competent, even though they have all the knowledge necessary, they somehow at the end of the day feel that they are actually no good at their job. And this is something that's been studied since the 70s. And apparently it affects more people that are really brilliant people that really know a lot about this stuff, more than people that are more in the average knowledge. But it is interesting. And, as a tech guy over the years, I can relate to this and tell you that it's easy to actually have the impression that you're actually no good in some situation when in reality you're actually brilliant. Well, California tech companies California want tech companies to actually hire more workers to combat bad habits from these tech companies. Every tech giant has the good side and the dark side. And well, California wants these companies to hire people that will actually work on making the dark side change to the bright side or the good side, and that it needs to have some form of workers that are there to actually handle things when all goes wrong with the company. And this is an interesting side to it also, having a team that will try to get your company on that straight line, doing what you need to do rather than trying to do bad things. And this was the Tech News Update for Friday, September 7th, 2018. You enjoy our videos? Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.